In this video, I'm going to give you the 3 keys to scaling your agency to $10, $15, even $20,000 per month. Using this exact 3 things that I'm going to talk about in this video. Last year, I helped a high-ticket closing agency build and scale their business to 7 figures in total revenue within 5 months, earning the coveted 2 Club Award. If you implement them into your business, you can do the same. So if you are stuck below 10K and want to know how you can finally scale to 10K a month and beyond, this video is for you. First off, what is the most common problem with businesses that are stuck below 10K a month? In my opinion, it's because they are simply focusing on low ROI activities that have no real impact on their business. Things like building a perfect landing page, making sure your social media accounts are perfect. Having these things are important, but they aren't the true tasks that are going to get you clients, which is why you need to put all your effort into high ROI activities. High ROI inputs equals high ROI outputs. The reality is that there's 1 or 2 things in your business that you can need to identify and focus on that are actually important to driving your revenue forward. And after scaling that high ticket closing agency last year to 7 figures in 5 months, I have identified 3 things that you should be focusing on. 1, positioning. 2, lead generation, and 3, client acquisition through systems. And I promise you, if you make these 3 things the focus of your business, you will be able to finally hit the 10K a month mark. Make sure to stick around to the end, as key number 3 is the most critical to your success. So first and foremost, an essential part of any business is to be positioned to impress. If you decide to try a new restaurant and you walk in, how would you react if half the tables had dirty dishes on them? You look around the room and you notice the lighting is dim, the walls and the floor look dirty. You get up from your table and you go to wash your hands and the bathroom is disgusting. Chances are you would leave right away. This is how customers feel when they land on your social media bio or your websites and the messaging images are a mess. They don't have to be the best in the world, but every picture, every banner, your post, your bio, your headlines, every piece of content is an advertisement to what working with you would be like. So it's either helping or killing your business from the eyes of your customers. Building the foundations and making sure your bathroom is clean is critical to get customers attracted to being part of your world. It's also key that when a person lands on your bio or your landing page, that it's immediately clear what you do and how you can help them. If you walk into a Mexican restaurant and you see cheeseburgers on the menu, it's gonna create confusion and you're probably gonna distrust the establishment a little bit. Have a clear offer in bio that states what you do and how you can help. Another huge mistake I see a lot of business owners making below 5K is that they don't focus on getting their offer in front of enough people, which leads me to the second key point, lead generation. Before I get into that, if you're a business owner stuck below 5K per month and you're interested in working one-to-one with me to scale your revenue to 10K and beyond within 90 days, I have a coaching offer. I'll help you create a bulletproof offer. We'll systemize your lead gen, and we'll create the systems to build you a simple closing process that'll take you from 5 to multiple 6 figures in revenue per year with your business. So if this seems interesting to you, book a free consultation call in the first link in the description. Let's move on to key number 2, lead generation. Having a clean bio and a clear offer is great, but if no one is aware of it, then it will mean nothing. Getting eyeballs on your account and offer is key, and it all starts with having traffic. There's only 2 ways to get traffic. There's organically and then there's paid. Most people preach one way or the other is the best. You'll have somebody say that ads are the best way or that organic's the only way to do it. But I've actually found that a hybrid approach leads to the best results with the least amount of risk. This method uses organic content to validate your posts, strong posts, value posts, and then call to actions. Once you validate that your existing audience, this content, you use paid ads to boost content that is already proven, to get it in front of new prospects that match your ideal customer. This will allow you to expand the people that are seeing your content, but make sure that the content you're putting out there is already validated. So I also use organic outreach to find new accounts that meet my customer avatar, and I engage with them and try to add value into the problems that they have. Being authentic, building trust, and offering value is key to gaining trust with new prospects. And that's how you turn leads into customers fast. My favorite method of organic outreach is warm outreach. You post a value piece of content content, put out a call to action, you put out something that educates and entertains. Once you do that, you just DM every person that engages with it. You just start a conversation, just act normal, just be generally curious about who they are and what they're working on. If you have extra time, then you can use cold DMs to start conversations with new people. You gotta make sure not to rely on scripts because you'll sound like a robot and just be dismissed as an NPC. Instead, just be generally curious about what the other person is working on and ask good questions about their goals and their problems. Just having enough conversations, you're eventually gonna find people that need your services and want to work with you. But a lot of people have a good offer and good positioning. They're doing consistent outreach, but they're still struggling to hit the 10K a month mark. That's because they don't implement this third key to building a successful business, which is creating systems. By systematizing and automating everything that steals your time without return, you're going to be able to avoid burnout and focus more on the tasks that actually matter. But how exactly do you build systems in your business? If you remember in the beginning, we talked about focusing on high ROI activities. There's still a lot of things that need to be done in your business that don't deliver the same impact as those critical few things we are talking about. So what you need to do is you add leverage into your business, implement systems so that you can get those tasks completed without sucking up your time. The main types of leverage you should set up in your business are SOPs, tools and automation, and eventually teams. SOP stands for standard operating procedures. Here's a few common areas where it makes sense to put out SOPs. I like having them in my pre-call flows, my lead outreach processes, my sales process, client onboarding. Having standard operating procedures so that eventually you add teams so that there's a set way to do it, there's an efficient method to do it, and that everybody follows the same process every time is key to efficiency, and it kills wasted time in your business. The other thing that you're going to want to implement in your business is key automations and tools. Now, it's important not to go overboard on automation and tools, but they are critical to your business and they can help you streamline a lot of time. Things that I automate are my email welcome sequence. I use, tool builder, website builders. I use analytic tools that can do market research for me. You need to figure out what are some key things you can automate and put tools around. And there's so many tools out there that are so awesome, and you just have to research the right ones for you. The third area is teams. Last year when we had the high ticket closing agency and we got to 7 figures in 5 months, we brought in a team of 4 closers very early in the stage, so that once we were bringing in, spending a lot of money on ads through that hybrid approach I was talking about, we were able to assign them to 4 different closers and handle all the leads and grow very quickly. Now, most likely you're not going to be able to have that level of teams, but as you grow your business, the key to scaling is adding in team members. Maybe you want to add in a setter that can more efficiently set your appointments. Maybe you want to bring in a closer. Maybe you want somebody in customer service, or you outsource things like your finances. It's important to use teams and contractors to build out the things that would just waste all your time as you're scaling. Often this is overlooked by most small business owners, and it's a huge reason why they have trouble scaling. They rely on that word of the solopreneur, and they get stuck in that mentality that they have to do everything themselves, where if you look at any business of substantial size, they have teams and they have contractors that help support them. So the use of leverage in your business through tools, teams, and systems are the key to breaking past the 10K mark, and set a foundation on which you can scale and stay focused with your time on the needle moving activities. So to recap everything we talked about in this video, you need to create a strong and clear positioning from the beginning that gets your prospects to actually want to engage and buy from you. You need to get your offer in front of as many people as possible through a hybrid lead strategy. You need to use leverage in your business to ease your workload, allow you to avoid burnout, and focus on the tasks that actually matter. But if you want to hit 10K, you need to make sure you're also using the right video. So check out this video that I made on the best business model for you that'll make 10K per month in 2024. Also, if you want to join hundreds of other business owners to receive daily tips on scaling your business, check out my email list, the newsletter that I run, in the second link in the description. If you enjoyed this video, a like and a sub would be appreciated. Peace.